Just pull the trigger really fast when you're on target.
Boy, he debunked that straight out the gate when he threw it in the dirt. He did. He's like, lesson number 1. Welcome to the Tuesday commute with the 2 crazy ladies.
Cheers, get your coffees. Let's chat for a minute. So we wanted to do something funny today. We've been doing this for a long time. Like, I started shooting in 2011 and you joined me in 2013.
Handguns, long guns I've been doing since I was younger.
That's
hunting,
true.
But handguns, yes.
But you know, we were talking last time about how things have changed since we've been in the industry.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things that I've noticed that's changed is the prevalence of bad advice. There used to be a lot more of it.
Lots out there.
There's still a lot out there, but hopefully it's getting better now. As you think back about your firearms journey, bad advice that you've gotten.
I think the number one thing that I face, especially here at Flashbang, that just drives me completely bananas is when people are like, a 380 isn't going to stop anything. That's not good enough. That's not whatever.
Yeah.
You know what my advice is? It's better than not carrying a gun.
Yeah.
So if you're a petite girl and a 380 is all the real estate that you have to work with, by all means, a 380 beats getting killed.
That's so true. Or, I mean, if you can't control 45, we should all carry 50 calibers. Duh. I mean, obviously we should carry a big machine gun, but we won't carry those. It's not legal. There are limitations with your wardrobe, with functionality. Why doesn't everyone carry 1,000 rounds on them every day? I mean, let's be reasonable here. But yeah, the gun that you should carry is the gun that you can shoot well and the one that you will carry. If you don't carry it because it's heavy or uncomfortable or whatever, it's not your gun, girl.
Especially now in the summer times, like here in Oklahoma City, you guys, it's over 100 degrees today. It's 11 o'clock and we're already over 100 degrees. Yeah. There's nothing fun about strapping a huge full-size gun to your body. Just nothing. The less real estate that you can take up, the easier it's going to be, the more comfortable it's going to be, and you're going to want to carry every day.
Yeah.
My 2 cents, 380s, I say all day, carry it if that's what you want to carry.
Yep.
Don't listen to
the
people
haters.
Yeah.
The bad advice.
Yeah.
This is along the same lines that women should only carry a revolver. Like whenever you're first starting, a lot of times people are like, oh, pull the revolver. All you do is pull the trigger and it goes every time. I mean, revolvers are great guns. Don't get me wrong. They are awesome guns. They have withstood the test of time. But there's some downsides to it. Like on a semi-auto, the slide of the gun moves as you fire, right? So it automatically acts like a little shock absorber. It absorbs some of the recoil of the explosion that you're holding in your hands. But the other thing is the trigger pull. Yeah. It's a beast. Have you taken a class with the revolver?
Yes, and it's not very fun. Me personally, I love revolvers. I understand when, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, if you're new to shooting, you're a girl, take a revolver. They're easier to operate. Please get enough training across the board that you can shoot any style of gun. I personally, a J-frame airframe is one of my favorite guns, and it is air weight. Yeah. It does have a really heavy trigger pull on it, but it's really easy for me to carry, and the cylinder is great for bra carry because it tucks right in between your boobs. Little side note, it was actually invented for a revolver.
Yeah, so, the original Flashbang.
Because
I got that advice back then.
Yes.
Carry a revolver.
Yes.
So that was the original Flashbang.
Yeah. So you have a nice little pocket in between your boobs that hides the cylinder, and it just fits.
Yeah,
perfectly.
There are a lot of great things about a revolver, but it is not the only option.
Expand your horizons.
Yes,
expand your horizons.
Exactly. If you can't rack the slide, there are ways to do that. There are techniques. We could do a video about that sometime. It's easy to rack the slide if you know the right technique. Don't be limited. No. Expand your horizons. I love that. No. You know, the same thing holds true with small guns. If you go to a gun store, they're like, oh, there's a little teensy gun. It's great for women.
Here's your pink one.
Yeah, the same problems. Like, you don't have as much shock absorption happening with the slide of your gun. It's harder to manipulate. Chuck Haggard does a whole class on pocket guns. And
we love you, Chuck.
Yes, there's lots of ways that you can learn to manipulate a smaller gun, but you don't have the full access on the slide. You don't have a full grip. You're, missing some grip when you're holding the gun. Yeah. So small guns are great for carry. They're not always so fun to shoot. They're not always so fun to work with, but you got to find that happy medium between what you will carry and what you can shoot well, and then that's your gun.
Side note here, also carry a spare mag. We offer, it's called our Rosie, is our spare mag carrier. If you are carrying a smaller frame gun, just have some backup. Across the board have backup, but it holds true, especially holds true with a smaller frame gun. Carry some extra mags with you just in case.
One of my favorite ones, because this one absolutely clobbered me whenever I first started shooting. I had a great teacher. He taught me the right way to shoot, the right way to get my sight picture. Like from the very beginning, I was knocking it out of the park. I'm like, yes. So I went with a friend of mine to the range, and he's a police officer, and there are a lot of really amazingly trained police officers, and there are a lot that just basically shoot what they have to shoot. They are not instructors. He told me, as you're holding your gun up, your sight picture is going to move in a figure 8 like this. And all you do is wait until you get right on target and pull the trigger really fast. And I was flinching to death. All of a sudden, all of my shots were low left. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? I was such a good shot. What happened? And I went back to my original teacher, and I'm like, I need a tune-up. I've messed myself up. I broke me. And he was like, what are you doing, Lise? So we went
Side note, her original teacher is a police officer.
Yeah, that's true. So, like I'm saying, there are some that know what they're doing and some that you should not listen to ever. But yeah, it really messed me up. Just pull the trigger really fast when you're on target. Do not pull the trigger really fast ever. Slowly and evenly press it back. Otherwise, all day long.
I have a good piece of advice. Like, it's not bad advice that I got when I first started, and it was from my brother. A gun is a tool. I have a lot of questions here from girls that are like, oh, my pretty gun is gonna get scratched. It's gonna... Boy, he debunked that straight out the gate when he threw it in the dirt. He did. He's like, lesson number 1, it's a tool. It's not meant to look pretty. It's meant to protect your life. Yeah. So learn how to clean it. Learn how to take care of it. It is not meant to be a piece of jewelry worn on you, because no matter what, whether it's one of our holsters or somebody else's holster, if you're practicing and you're doing what you need to do, it's going to scratch and it's going to get worn, and you need to oil it and whole nine. So. Thank you for teaching me that, brother. I appreciate it.
I need a big brother. I don't have a big brother.
He's pretty awesome.
I'm doing auditions. Who wants to be my big brother? Well, we know that you ladies have heard bad advice as you've learned how to shoot, as you've gone to gun stores, and we would love to hear your bad advice. So sound off, give us a laugh. Have a great day. Enjoy your coffee.
Bye. Happy 4th of July.